So that little load of logs was from yesterday. Rick had a job just up the street. He didn't have his big truck there, so he called me up. He had a little maple that he was taking down, so I ran over there quick, brought back 5 nice looking maple logs. They have now been covered with snow from last night, but there they are. I'm not yet sure if these are going to become bundle wood or mini wood. Haven't decided yet, but a nice little load of logs right there. And then 2 days ago, the Bob Nelson stopped over here with a friend of his and someone that he introduced me to that had some ideas for me as far as where I could source more material for mini firewood. So I got the little fire pit going to stay warm. We got the micro kiln cooking away. Which reminds me, hang on. I have got my lunch warming up in here. Oh, look at that. All right. The Anderson Biomass Systems micro kiln that I'm testing out, not only does it work great to dry firewood, but you can also heat up some leftovers and have yourself a little lunch back here in the wood yard. So yeah, the micro kiln back there has been working great. I've got it running again today. Not burning much wood. I've kind of figured out in doing more and more testing on it, just when I get the fire going to kind of damper it down, and then the amount of scrap wood that I put in there actually ends up lasting quite a long time. And it's been cycling on and off with the blower, but it's been hovering around 225, right in that area, 200, 225 internal temp of the kiln. Working great. I have the link down in the description. If you haven't gone over and followed the Anderson Biomass Systems Facebook page, that is where you can get all the information on either the plans for the kilns or get in touch with Phil and talk about getting yourself on the waiting list for a kiln that he will build for you. So anyway, back to 2 days ago, Bob Nelson stopped over and introduced me to a friend of his, and that friend brought over, you might be able to see in the background there, a whole bunch of stuff, just different type of, I guess, not really waste product, but just product from, I guess it's kind of considered waste product from a sawmill and also another pallet company. So here is some of the stuff that we ran the other day. This stuff is looking great. This is all actually ash, and I've never run ash before through the Kinlet. It ended up working out great. Look at those. Look at that mini firewood. That is some beautiful stuff. So I ran this tote. That is actually some pine. This was all ash. And so what he brought over was just various sizes and shapes of like stuff that you can find from sawmills and pallet companies. So we got all this, all the way down to like these little deck boards for pallets. I think these are also deck boards, thicker. These are stringers. No, these were the stringers. These are oak. 1x3s, I think. That's the size. Then there's like 2x4s. There's a 1x6. This is ash. That's ash. These are the stringers, 1x3s, or 1x4s maybe. Those are also ash. And then there were some bigger blocks. So like this is a 3x6 cut off. Got a pile of those. Also have some 6x6 cut-offs. Also ash. You can see here, there's another box full. There's a box down there. There's a box underneath. There's a box here. There's a crate there. All of this stuff he brought over and just donated to me to test and try out running3 the Kinlet. And we did make a video. Bob was here and we did film putting like, I think we did 3 or 4 high with these. And the same with with these things, because we wanted to see how this stuff would run, you know, stacked up. And it ran really great. Bob will be having a video of that come out here in the next, I think, couple weeks. But this stuff I'm not going to run through it today. I've got little boss man, I promised I would go do a little sledding with him today, this afternoon. But yeah, just check this out. This is going to make, I mean, it may not look like much sitting here, but this stuff, when it gets broken down, it makes a lot of mini firewood. And it's just, the one nice thing with this ash is that it is ready to burn. So once I get enough of this split down, I can just send this out for heat treatment, and I won't need to worry about taking the time to season it. Like it is bone dry, which if you know anything about ash, it doesn't take long for it to dry down. It's pretty low moisture content wood to begin with. The oak isn't bad either. It's fairly dry just because of the size of it. But yeah, all of this is all ash, and it's ready to burn right now. So I just need to send her on through the kinlet, have it come out the other end looking like this, and then get it into the totes. And it's going to be, we ran for, God, I don't even know how long, not that long. And the other thing is, like, so depending on, so like when you're running material like this, that's where you end up getting, like some of these smaller splits will come off of the top. And then like it's obvious, I mean, obviously you're going to get more splits this size from bigger material, but this thinner stuff actually ended up running very well, like stacked up like 3 high. It didn't twist, it didn't turn, it ran great. And I might end up doing, when I get to running this stuff, I probably will film some of it just to show so you guys can see, because I know I've had people asking about stacking things up, you know. And the other interesting thing is, it really didn't seem to matter if we stacked it vertically or horizontally. The biggest thing that you have to watch out for is you got to make sure that you're putting the stuff in there in the right, with the grain going the right way. So the wood's got to go in like this. It can't go in like that. So I've got a lot of different sizes. I'm going to continue testing here and running through, and I will probably bring you guys along for that. You can see this is all, you know, the heartwood of a lot of the cants that were used at this pallet company and sawmill. But, you know, like this stuff here, I mean, when you can just stick 3-4 of those high, 3-4 high, send that through, and just keep loading this infeed up, and what comes out the other end is nice and fairly clean. Not a lot of debris. I mean, there's a little, you know, there's a little scraps in there, like that stuff. That's where I need to figure out a better way to kind of clean the wood coming off the end here. If you were on the live stream Friday night, I kind of talked about building a little tumbler or something to like clean the wood and get all the fine stuff out, like a shaker deck. And it would be cool to take like this thing, this chute off here, and then just have everything come out and kind of fall onto some type of cleaning deck to get all that fine stuff out. And then with the, like I said, with this ash, this stuff is just, it's ready to burn. Just needs to go through the heat treatment process and it will be good to go. So I've never had ash before with the mini firewood, so I will be having that available soon. I will let you guys know. If you want to stay informed of when things like that are going to become available, go over to the website, back40minifirewood.com. All the way on the bottom, there's a mailing list, an email list to sign up for. Sign up for that, and that's where I will send out updates. I will also give updates on videos like this when things are available. But I'm hoping to be able to source more and more material like this for mini firewood, just because it's so much cleaner. There's no bark, and yeah, it runs through this kilnlet so nice. So that will do it for now. I'm going to go, like I mentioned, little boss man is waiting to do a little sledding. We got some snow last night, so we're going to do a little sledding. If I do end up running some more of this stuff through, I will probably bring you guys along for that. But once again, thanks to Bob Nelson and the contact that he put me in touch with for this material, bringing it in to test out the more options for mini firewood. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.